Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading for November 29th to December 5th. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the week, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You can always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. You guys can also follow me on Instagram. I post different things over there, so if you're interested in that, the link for that is down below. So let's see where we go for you this week, Leo. What is going on? So we have the Water Fairy, feelings and emotions. Let's see what else is coming up here. And we have the Novice, innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, and unstable curiosity. And then we have the Eagle at the bottom of the deck. So spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. I'm getting this energy of, I don't know, there could be emotions or feelings coming up surrounding something new that you're starting with the Novice. Like you may feel like a beginner. I feel like with the Eagle energy, it's like there's something, you are connected to spirit, and I feel like they're kind of overlooking this situation, or you're being guided somehow. But there's this energy of like being new with something, and so therefore with the feelings and the emotions, it's like bringing up these feelings and emotions of feeling new. Like Leos don't always, I am a Leo, so Leos don't always like to feel like they don't know what's going on or that they're not in control of a situation, right? Even if you think of like the Strength card. So we like to look like we've got everything all together, and there could be something of like not liking the fact that you're new, or maybe feeling like not good at something when it's really just because you're new at it. Like you just haven't gained those skills yet. I feel like there is something too where it's like you're needing to put more practice into it. Okay, so your energy towards whatever this is could be kind of a little all over the place. Or just feeling very exposed is kind of what I'm getting off of this. So we have the Nine of Cups. We're using a very big deck today. We're using the Druid Craft Tarot deck. We have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups in this deck. So Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Sun. There you are. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have Cernunnos, which is the Devil card. I think that's how you say it. Probably not, though. This deck has like some different words for the different cards. But anyway, so I feel like there's definitely something you're trying to pursue, something that brings you joy, something that brings you happiness, something that you know is the direction I feel that you should be going in. Like it's like you have this energy of, this is where I'm being guided. Like I said before, Six of Swords, right? It's like spirit is guiding you in a specific direction here. That I do feel like with the Sun and the Three of Cups can bring you a lot of joy, but there's almost this feeling of like, fearing it's not going to work out. Okay, you could also see other people having success, which kind of like makes you feel, again, like that inadequate type vibe, you know what I mean? Where it's like you just don't feel up to par. But I do feel like you are going, it's almost like there's this determination, and even with the Devil here, that can be definitely like feeling like I'm going to make this work, like kind of obsessing about getting something off the ground or getting something to work. There's definitely, I feel though, something that's been keeping you stuck or preventing you from moving forward. And I feel like it could be a little bit of like a pride thing where it's like not feeling good enough, but then like the only way that you get better at it is by doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like a little bit of a catch-22. I definitely feel though this is like Nine of Cups, Prince of Cups, and the Eight of Wands here is telling me this is something you definitely want to pursue. It's something that brings happiness. And I feel like you feel it's something that can get you to that Ten of Cups where it's like it's fulfilling. It's like yes, you're feeling good on a personal level, 9 of Cups, but it's like things could be better, right? So there's this kind of like trying to pursue a goal or a dream or something that you want for yourself that's more than what you currently have, right? And there's definitely, obviously, this emotional aspect to wanting to achieve this for yourself. But with the Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups, whether this is, I almost feel like there's other people celebrating and you feel like you can't be a part of it with the 5 of Cups, or you feel like it's not going to work out for you. We're going to clarify and see, but it's like you just might not feel part of the group is almost what I'm getting. So if there's people in your field or what you do for work, or maybe you've started something that other people are involved in somehow, it's like you might not feel like you're on the same page as them. And it may be because you haven't had as much success maybe as them. Okay. We do have the 9 of Swords and then the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So there's this fear and this worry around moving forward. I do feel like you're going to continue to move forward. It will require you to work through this block, okay? And this fear and this stress that you're kind of, like you're going to have to get mental clarity in order to continue to pursue your dreams and your goals, okay? And I say that because the 6 of Swords is a little bit more clear, maybe not knowing where you're going, but the mental clarity is there from the 9 of Swords, right? There's not this, like, you're getting away from the conflict, you're moving away from the conflict, which could be a personal conflict, a personal situation when it comes to the mind, right? But let's see what is going on here for you, Leo. We're gonna clarify some of the cards here. So let's see what this 9 of Cups is for Leo. We have the Lovers. Yeah, like wanting to find something that's in alignment with you, feels in alignment with you. You could have also had a love situation possibly in the past, but I kind of feel like you're not partaking in that if that's the case. What's this Prince of Cups here for Leo? We have the Emperor and the Strength card here. So definitely kind of like, definitely holding back from going after what it is that you want. And even the 3 of Cups here. It's almost like there's something that you know will bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, but it's almost like you're holding yourself back. What's this 8 of Wands? We have the Star, the Fool. I think that was the only one that flipped. Yeah, I heard like shoot your shot. I think I heard that in Aries reading too, but it's like it's time to go after what it is that you want. Like, you know the direction. 8 of Wands, the Star, and the Fool, like, you know the direction you want to move in. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go for it? Follow your passions and your inspirations here. And again, with the Fool, it's giving that like novice energy, right? If this is something brand new, it's like foreign to you. You don't know like how to maybe go about it or how to navigate it, and you want to be in control. You're like, no, I'm gonna stay in this place where I have control over this situation. Some of you are trying to control it too much, especially with the devil energy here. It's like you're trying to control this situation when you just have to let it naturally happen and let yourself explore and maybe make some, you know, the novice here says unstable curiosity. Like sometimes you maybe just have to go for what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve for yourself. What is the Sun here for Leo? Why is the Sun here for Leo? We have the King of Wands. So this is definitely your energy, obviously. We have the 7 of Cups at the bottom. So again, there's this emotion here. Why is this 3 of Cups? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Swords. I almost feel like you feel other people haven't had to work as hard for this as you have. Why is this 5 of Cups here? 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. with the Three of Cups. Like, I'm almost getting this energy of like you guys kind of detaching from this situation or this group. Now, for some of you, this could be a love situation. It could be a situation that you're definitely wanting to move away from. Someone's been holding back, and there's kind of this like, I'm no longer putting in the effort. Okay, there could be kind of that where it's like you guys are kind of at odds. Okay. But I'm really getting that there's something that you're that you're a beginner at. That, give me one more here with this Five of Cups. Temperance. So there's something that you need to kind of almost like heal. It's almost like I'm getting like you're kind of like licking your wounds, right? Where it's like, oh, other people haven't had to work as hard as like what I have to like get this off the ground or whatever. And it's almost like yours might be that there's like, it's not the right time yet with Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. There could be like Sagittarius season. This might be the time to definitely heal this, but also maybe like get something off the ground here. I feel like Sagittarius season might be a season that helps you kind of continue to move forward here and learn, right? Sagittarius energy is all about exploring and learning and what you believe in, your values, your beliefs in those situations, but also like being curious, learning, being a teacher, being the student, right? But I do feel like there's this healing aspect of like, again, like licking your wounds around a situation that maybe hasn't panned out for you. And with the Two of Cups, again, there could be also a person here. I'm kind of getting like two. I kind of feel like there's like a love situation lingering, but I also feel like there's you trying to get something else off the ground. What's this Nine of Swords here? We have the Five of Swords and the Hanged Man. I kind of feel like there's a need for you to shift your mental perception of this situation or what it is that you're going through. Again, it's like you got to get out of this conflict. Five of Swords, and now we have the Six of Swords, right? So it's like gotta let go. And I feel like it's almost a personal thing. It's your own mind with it coming out with the Nine of Swords. This is like your own mind, kind of playing tricks on you and, causing conflict. And that's where with this Hanged Man, it's like, you got to shift your perspective here. You can't keep looking at this from a fear-based perspective. What's the Six of Swords here? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been trying to hold on to something, Ten of Swords. You've been trying to hold on to the past, things like, again, this space, this Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, like you've been holding on mentally to something that I feel like it's a mental block. Whatever this block is that's been holding you back, the Devil here, it's a mental block. We have the Hermit here as well. So it's like time to go within. What stories have you been telling yourself with the Seven of Cups? What's the illusion? What's the Seven of Cups can kind of be like, kind of like fairy tale, right? You're kind of in this like dream world, right? Where it's like you've been telling yourselves, and it can be like you've been fantasizing, but I also feel for some of you, it's like, what are the stories you've been telling yourself? And really kind of going within so you can move forward. Why this Eight of Cups here? We have the World and the Magician. So you definitely are going to be moving away from the past, definitely closing out a chapter, and I feel like moving in this new direction. It's like you are going to start creating and doing what needs to be done in order to move yourself forward. Some of you, this is like, if this is a love situation that you're like leaving and moving on from, it's almost like you're having to heal yourself from like having to walk away from this situation. It's almost like you have to walk away even though you don't want to. Okay, like you're definitely probably hurt from this situation. But it's really just at this point, once you detach yourself from the person, which I almost feel like you already have, it's really about like getting out of your own way and really going and manifesting something new for yourself. But for a lot of you, this is like something that hasn't worked out in your life, whatever that is, kind of like picking yourself up off the ground again dealing with your emotions, dealing with your mental space so that you can begin again, right? You can start that new cycle. You can be the novice. You can start over. And I feel like you're being guided and protected kind of by the universe here to move forward. So let's see what your advice is. What's the advice for Leo? What advice do we have for Leo this week? Advice for Leo. We have the Two of Wands, we have the World, and we have the Princess of Wands, which would be the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is about like looking towards your future, definitely closing out a chapter and moving forward. This is like following your passions, again, being the novice, right? Page of Wands, being the novice, being the beginner, and pursuing what it is that you want, even if it's unfamiliar. I feel like you're going to learn the lessons as you move forward. Like you learn by experience, you learn by doing, right? Even if it is in relationships, even if it feels uncomfortable to move on, like you might not feel like you're not ready, you only learn by experiences. And sometimes we go through these experiences to learn, right? Because we've been the novice, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Again, being novice. Yeah, this is really just about like taking that chance and being comfortable with being the novice. And I feel like things are going to move forward if you just allow yourself to take a risk, to take a chance and be the novice in the situation. So there's something that's like, I think it's like a little bit of like pride, or a little bit of like fear of not being good at something that's holding you back from really pursuing something here. And it's like that's getting in the way of you actually having the success that you want. So that is what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out your other signs, but I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.